Up, everybody? It's Griff from Mojobreak.com here on this March 24th, 2025. For you guys today, we have a 24-25 Upper Deck Series 2 Hockey Hobby half case break. Pick your team at number 32. Since it is a PY team, read off the names with the squads, and we'll get right into it. I didn't lie. With the Anaheim Ducks, we got Greg Swiggs, Rob Deshar with the Bruins Sabres, Jeremy P. with the Flames, Rob Deshar with the Canes, Blackhawks, and Avalanche, Leno with the Blue Jackets, Greg W. with the Stars and Red Wings, Rob Deshar with the Oilers, Colin with the Panthers, Rob Deshar with the Kings, Game Time, woo, with the Wild, got Colin with the Canadians, got Jeremy P. with the Preds, Greg with the Devils, Rob Deshar with the Durs, SCB Cards with the Rangers, Rob Deshar with the Sens, Arcoca Ryan with the Flyers. No, my fault. That is going to be Ram Deshar with the Flyers. My apologies. SHL 0929 with the Penguins. Got our Coca Ryan with the Sharks. Got Man Justin with the Kraken. Ram Deshar with the Blues. Greg with the Lightning. Lena with the Leaves. Mr. Dr. Pepper with the Utah Hockey Club. Ram Deshar with the Canucks. Man Justin with the Knights. Ray with the Caps. And Lena with the Jets. Good luck, y'all. All cards will ship, base included. Whoops. There we go. All cards will ship, base included. Jeez. Grab this one here. Any big dog, young guns, I will top load on the spot in terms of a Macklin, Michkov, maybe a McGroarty or a Geeky. Other than that, though, it's got to be a low-numbered thing to get the top load on the spot. Otherwise, our shipping department will get that handled for you before it ships out. We are very, very, very far behind today, y'all. Trying to catch up. This is our first break today, getting ripped at 2 p.m. We've been live since 9:30 a.m. Good luck, y'all. All cards ship, base included. Upside down. We got a canvas, Morgan Riley. Young Guns Retro, Robertson. And we roll. Upside down. Playlist, Barkov. Young Guns, Klapka going to the Flames. First Young Guns in the break. Electricity, Buffalo. Canvas. Paterka going to the Sabres. Got a Portraits Josh Doan base. Utah. Ooh la la. Oh no, that was actually the premier break. Last one I'm thinking of. Canvas Patrick Kane for Detroit. Bang for your puck base. Silver Outburst Young Guns for the Devils. That's a nice hit. Brian Hallinan, New Jersey. Nice hit, Jersey. Silver Outburst Young Guns. Going to Greg. Brian Hallinan. It's a nice hit. First box. We got a Brandon Scanlon Young Guns for the Rangers. Suzuki on the playlists. Left side checklist, unless they are numbered. Got another checklist here. Canvas Young Guns, Smith Geeky. Woo! On the checklist, going to the left side Sharks. I haven't pulled too many of these as well. We have Will Smith, Connor Geeky, Young Guns Canvas. Checklist. Going to left side Sharks for Ryan K. Will Smith and Geeky. Canvas Young Guns. Got a retro Nylander for the Leaves. McAvoy on the Portraits base. On a heater, Young Guns Missile going to the Devils. Welcome aboard, Macklin Celebrini. Base insert, Macklin Celebrini. Welcome aboard. On tour, we've got an Oscar back, Young Guns for the Stars. Canvas Young Guns, or Canvas Black White, Jake Neighbors for the Blues. We've got a Speckle Portrait Draisaitl for the Oilers. Portrait Macklin Celebrini base, San Jose. Got a Young Guns Kapanen. Welcome aboard Josh Doan base. Utah. Closing out this first box. Bang for your puck. Got a Celebrini Will Smith Teammates Young Guns for the Sharks. San Jose getting another hit here. Celebrini Will Smith Young Guns Teammates. Sharks. Ooh la la on the black parallel. Mers Lincolns. Got a Dazzlers. Ovechkin. Young Guns Retro. That'll do it for box one. Turn this off. Put our base away. We'll get into box number 2 here. We got 11 left in our Allure full inner case, 2 left in that photogenic rookies and stars, 5 left in our final hobby case of finest, and 14 left in our Prism fast break Donruss choice. A lot of great value, a lot of discounted spots. Some very, very heavy discounts have been laid down here. In fact, if we get another break started right after this, depending on that time when we close out and get to that, we could almost be sort of kind of caught up in terms of time, break per hour type of thing. Imagine we'll be closing this one out probably closer to 2:30, 2:45. So if we have another break to get right into, that would be lovely. We could hopefully have that done by 3. And then we just need to get another one done and we'd be caught right up. Sorta, kinda. Got a couple things ready to do that too with. Starting off box 2 with a canvas for Vancouver Hronek. Got a Kyrou Young Guns Retro. Canvas Mers Lincolns for the Blue Jackets. Nice hit, Edmonton. Young Guns Retro McDavid. Going to Ram Dejar. McDavid Retro Young Guns. Edmonton. Got a Stankoven base portraits for the Stars. Electricity on the Speckle. Going to Utah. Got an Andre Lee Young Guns for the Kings. Canvas Draisaitl, Edmonton. Got an on tour for the Avs. Playlist Jason Robertson base. Close out the half. Canvas Hischier going to the Devils. Ooh la la. Silver Outburst Logan O'Connor going to the Avs. We got a Mylou Hudson Young Guns teammates going to the Habs. Montreal. Hudson Mylou Young Guns teammates. Montreal. Going to Colin. Got a Playlist Jack Eichel. Good luck. Ooh, know what we got there. Another Young Guns teammates for the Ducks. Gauthier, Olin. Cutter and Olin. Young Guns teammates for Anaheim. Deluxe, 250 for the Sabres. Blue foil, Peyton Krebs. Buffalo, 22 of 250. Blue foil deluxe. Got a Prishkapov for the Avs. Young Guns. Luchenko, welcome aboard for the Flyers. Red fluorescence. Ishkakov going to the Durs. Non-numbered. Got a blue speckle on a heater. Kukurov for the Lightning. Philly getting a base electricity. on tour for the Habs. We got a Steinberg Young Guns for Colorado. Avs getting a nice one there. Close out this box number 2. Bang for your putt. We got a Luchenko Young Guns for Philly. Purple Dazzlers Mackenzie Weegar for Calgary. Blue Dazzlers McTavish for the Ducks. Young Guns Retro. And that'll do it. Cardinals, appreciate you, Andrew. Yeah, got to get that Marvin. Last shot at that Marvin Harrison today, too. It's going to be our last finest break. Our last finest hobby break, or full case hobby break. I think from everything here on out, it'll be either mixed. If it is going to be broken here, it's going to be mixed. I was checking our stock numbers earlier. We do not have any more on the YouTube side of Finest Football. All right, so that looks like we'll be down to our last 4. If everything stood pat there, last 4 in that finest case. We'll check on the numbers after this box here. This will be halfway through the break after this 3rd box here. Checklist. Got a canvas Heiskanen for the Stars. Olin Portraits base. Ovechkin playlist base. Logan Cooley. Silver Outburst going to Utah. Got a Blomqvist Young Guns for the Penguins. Ogren, welcome aboard for Minnesota. Canvas Taylor Hall for Chicago. Retro Miko Young Guns. Portraits Ovechkin. Got a Romanov Young Guns for the Sharks. San Jose. Clear acetate. Going to the Sabres. Going to be a Taj. Taj Thompson. Buffalo on the clear acetate. Yeah, Robert, word on the street. You would be hearing the streets correctly. I do make music. I got a Zach Dean on Speckle going to the Blues. I haven't been to the studio in so long, man. I was actually been planning here lately, recently, trying to get back. Got a Philp Young Guns for the Oilers. I've been writing again. I just it's a matter of getting the time for it. I've been dedicating a lot of my time to breaking, so I haven't exactly gotten the opportunity here. Ooh. Oh, Big Dog Mac. But yeah, you would be hearing correctly if you were hearing what the streets were saying. Or the suburban sidewalks, what they were saying more rather. Going to San Jose, Macklin Celebrini, Young Guns, Big Mac. Oh, yeah. To 10. Woo! On a heater. Gold. 5 of 10 for the Stars. Wyatt Johnston. C-Rad mentioned it last night, dude. That's actually crazy. What? He did? Going to Greg. 5 of 10. Wyatt Johnston for the Stars. On a heater. I wouldn't have expected that. Yeah, it's been a while, but hey, I'm gonna get back to it eventually. Eventually, I got plans in the next couple weeks here. To be honest, if I can, if I can get my medical expenses handled Cooley, Young Guns for the Sharks. He paints portraits of French girl. Paint me like one of your French girls. Canvas, Tristan Jarry going to the Penguins. Got a geeky portraits base going to Tampa. Congrats, Greg, once again. What was the first hit for the Stars? Oh, that was a silver outburst Young Guns. Hallinan. I'll definitely show y'all. So I got plans on getting stuff mixed and mastered here soon too. And then I'll start getting that on here because it's unlicensed, so I can actually play that. It's just I use profanity. Got a Young Guns Boosie going to the Bruins. Austin Matthews on the playlist. That's just the one problem. I'm wondering if that's gonna be a go. You know what I mean? Because I do use profanity. Byram going to the Sabres. Jersey, you had the Devils, Greg. Got a Seamus Casey. Welcome aboard for the Devils as well. And that'll do it. Box 3. Do I have... Dude, I think they've all been taken down. So, long story short, the producers that I worked with passed away, and the video producers that I worked with have passed away as well. So they all took the stuff down to kind of, in their honor, in their memory. So a lot of the people that I have worked with on music in the past, that's why I don't do a lot of music these days too. A lot of my friends and people I worked with have passed away very young, too young. And so that's a big reason why I don't do it a lot these days. But yeah, a lot of that stuff's like, you know, I mean, held back and kind of stuck in time with us, and we're holding it dear to our hearts. Down to 3 here, finest. Got some things moving here, y'all. Dur's gone from Durs and Allure down to 6. Appreciate y'all getting them moving. Commanders, Chris, grab the Commanders. So I would leave us with the Pats, last team mojo. Yeah, I didn't mean to bring anybody down if I included that, but that's mostly the reason why. Najla, good luck. Maybe another super for you today. Lakers, Jazz off the board here. Prism, Donruss choice down to 11 teams left. And then Andrew grabbed those Pats. So we'll be breaking that next, unless that allure fills. We'll be breaking that next. Appreciate you guys. You know what's funny, Tony? That was my very, very first one. My very, very first one. That's actually hilarious you asked that. That's actually hilarious. The very, very, very first one, like 2017, 18. When I first started to be like, yeah, I'm a guy who can rap. That's when my name was G. Riff. That's actually hilarious that you did that you guessed that. I would have never guessed that myself. And then the second one I eventually turned to, which was even funnier, is it was Griffin, California. Like, you remember The Office, where the dude's name was like something, I forget the dude's name, but something. You know what I'm talking about, though, where it's just like Griffin, California. I remember my name, Griffin, California, and then my name was Griffornia, and then eventually now my name is Grick. So that's why if you're like if you're ever wondering like, why is your Instagram Grick Rips and why you Grick, Grick? It's because my rap or my music name back east, and that's one of my nicknames from the homies and stuff was Grick, Grick. That's why I use that title or use that name and stuff. Mostly because Griff Rips is a dude at KK Sports Cards too as well, so I can't even use that. So, but I can use Grick. Nobody uses Grick. That's my rapper name, Grick Gone Wild. I haven't released anything since changing the name. To make them 18+ videos on YouTube. No. Your review, dude. You do review videos. That's actually crazy. I might need to watch some. So it's like under that exact name, the Devil's Lettuce Reviews is where you do your videos and you drop knowledge, following the footsteps of B-Rad. Yep, B-Rad and G-Rick. You already know. You already know. Canvas Young Guns starting off this box. Going to the Devils. Miss you. Daniil, miss you. Another nice hit for Greg. New Jersey. Get another one. Got a retro Young Guns rope. Portraits Michkov. Flyers. Wyatt Johnson, canvas. Got an Aho retro on tour for the Kings. Electricity. Got a Mancini, Young Guns for the Rangers. Playlist, year 2, Connor Bedard. Took the winter off videos. That makes sense. Tough season, right? Saros, canvas for the Preds. Bradley Nadeau, portraits. Carolina. Mostly on X. Got a canvas Ukko-Pekka Lakonen going to the Sabres on tour. We got a playlist Draisaitl for the Oilers. Carroll on the Silver Outburst going to the Wild. Got another Jet Luchenko Young Guns for the Flyers. You know what's actually crazy coincidence is I was on Twitter or X yesterday, and I just so happened to see a tweet from Doug, and I don't even follow him. Got a portraits Frank Nazar. It was on my personal one. I was on my personal Twitter just scrolling through. Jack Thompson, Young Guns for the Sharks. And I saw the tweet that Doug posted, and he was like, I just bought this. So you guys know how the Longoria 101 bat knob has that Charizard in it from Tier 1 that's going to come out this year? Doug sent a tweet yesterday. He was like, yeah, I just bought this game-used signed Longo bat with the same red fluorescence Stankoven for the Stars. Dallas. Speckle Ogren on the portraits, and a welcome aboard Lane Hudson for the Habs. Nice little run there. Nice rookie run. And had seen he had bought a game-used signed Longoria bat for much less than the $100K bounty that was put on the card. Portraits Rasmus Dahlin got a Kolosov Young Guns for Philly. He was like, yeah, I just bought this game-used Longoria bat signed, and it has the bat knob Charizard on it for $700. I was like, you came up, brother. You came up. Got a Declan Carlisle Young Guns for the Lightning. Super fire, right, Tony? Super, super fire. Stankoven, welcome aboard for the Stars. It's super crazy fire. Make sure none of these are checklists. Numbered checklists, that is. All right. Whoa, on a heater, black parallel for the Panthers. Sam Reinhart. Got a Blue Dazzlers base for the Lightning. Carroll on the retro Young Guns. 2 more boxes to go here for Series 2, y'all. They're not selling like they thought. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Greg. So it's not as anticipated. I think a reason maybe because people just don't know how rare it is. Maybe because it's a new thing. Right, it's a very, very rare card. Super, super short print. Super short print. Like, all the names, very nice. Right. So you're telling me that card doesn't even go for over 75? Not even half of one hobby box on an SSP? That doesn't make sense. That does not make any sense. Do you think it's because of design? Do you think it's because it kind of looks like a yearbook portrait design on it rather than an actual like action shot? Do you think that may be why? Good luck, y'all. Got a canvas JT Miller, Vancouver. Got a Cutter portraits for the Ducks. Got a Pavel Dorofeyev, Silver Outburst. And a Young Guns teammates, Michkov Fedotov going to the Flyers. Michkov Fedotov, Young Guns for the Flyers. Wow. Oh, man. Wrong Shark. Ethan Cardwell, Young Guns canvas. Going to the Sharks. I thought that was a Will Smith for a second. Saw the teal. I was like, we got another. The Centurions don't go for much. Even Bedard's not going for that much? That's surprising, actually. Even Bedard's not going for that much? Drew Comesso, Young Guns for Chicago. Clear acetate for the Penguins, Michael Bunting, Pittsburgh. One per box. That's our hit. Got a welcome aboard Olin going to the Ducks. That was a bang for your puck speckle, JT Miller. Portraits, Shakir Mukmadulin. Got an Ivan Young Guns for Colorado. What? That's crazy. That is crazy. 45 and 55 for him. McDavid portraits. Geeky Young Guns for the Lightning. Got a Michkov welcome aboard. Philly. Now that's actually wild. Ooh, how about a pop count 1,000 going to the Wild? Liam Ogren, Minnesota. Pop count 1,000. Wow. Nice hit. Got a Blue Dazzlers, Lane Hudson, Montreal. On tour, got a Jackson Blake, Young Guns for the Canes. That's crazy with the incarnations. Anders Lee, Young Guns. Or retro, canvas. Third time's a charm there. Got a Speckle Ooh La La, John Gibson. Got a Victor Mancini, Young Guns for the Rangers. Playlist, Cale Makar. Canvas, Gustav Forsling, on tour for the Knights. Base. Right. I can get that. It's not like the canvas or the portraits. I mean, you would think that portrait would look more like what the incarnation does, right? Would you not? Like, just based off names, right, and assumptions, would you not just assume that it would go other way around? Like, incarnations may look like how portraits look, and then the portrait may look like how the incarnation looked. Maybe that's just me, but it's literally in the name. It's portrait. Looks like a portrait. These days, all about autos. Thinking more. Yeah, I think that as more and more people get eyes on hockey collectors and more people get into the hobby for hockey cards, I think they may be one of those things that you want to hold on to rather than get rid of right away, because it's like the first year of it, right? It's the debut of that insert. Maybe something you want to hold on to. But if you believe that the junk wax era is upon us, then is back upon us, then maybe want to get rid of it. But in my opinion, I think that may be a hold, because it's going to be the first print run of it, right? I think hockey is just going to get more and more popular in these next couple of years. I think the Four Nations tournament did wonders for the sport. I think it's going to just keep growing and growing and growing. Good luck, y'all. Last box, Mojo. Series 2. Canvas Young Guns for the Habs. Oliver Kapanen. Portraits, Will Smith going to the Sharks. San Jose. Canvas, Jordan Binnington. Got a retro Draisaitl on a heater, McDavid. Portrait, or no, welcome aboard Speckle, Frank Nazar for Chicago. Got a Kolosov, Young Guns for the Flyers. Bork, welcome aboard for the Stars. Canvas, Verhage, Florida. Bang for your puck, Cale Makar. Canvas, Brennan Hagel going to the Lightning on tour. Bolduck. Silver Outburst, Sortif going to the Panthers. And, ooh, Young Guns checklist. Going to that left side, Macklin, Celebrini, Sharks. Got a Michkov, Macklin checklist, Young Guns. Great break for the Sharks here. Got pretty much everything except for a Will Smith that you would be looking for. All right, let's close out this last half of our last box. Got it on a heater. Albert Johansson, Young Guns, Detroit. Barkov, Playlists, Panthers. Nice. Young Guns Deluxe. For Nashville to 250, Zachary Leheroux. Could be number 34 of 250, Nashville. Leheroux, 34 250. Preds. On tour, year 2, Chicago. Got a Utah Young Guns, Patrick Koch. Clear acetate, Justin Sortif going to Florida. One of the top guys working Upper Decks products, someone who designs. Ooh, that's sick. Speckle, Calgary on tour. Patrick Giles, Young Guns, Panthers. Kukurov, Playlist, Lightning. Let's close. Crazy cards, you're saying they need to go for a lot of money if you see so. Yeah, I think that's a good play, dude. Just holds, just to hold. They'll go up, I think. Cy Playkov, Young Guns for the Durs. I think eventually, just due to Macklin Chase being here, all of these will be ripped eventually. Black Parallel, Bang for Your Puck, Taj Thompson. Blue Dazzlers, Logan Mailu. And because all these will eventually get ripped, all of those incarnations will be, you know what I mean? Once they realize how short printed those actually are, I think people will start to get in the know and those will start to go shoot. That's just a speculation. That's simply just a speculation. I could be very well wrong. Oh, we got to do a recap. My apologies, y'all. Recap. Young Guns Deluxe, Leheroux to 250. Young Guns Checklist, Michkov, Celebrini. Young Guns Kapanen Canvas. Young Guns Cardwell Canvas. Teammates Flyers. Canvas Young Guns Missile Devils. And a Silver Outburst Talon and Devils. 5 of 10 on a heater. Wyatt Johnston. Macklin Celebrini Young Guns. Gautier Zellweger Teammates. Mailu Hudson Teammates. McDavid Retro. Celebrini Will Smith Teammates. And a Canvas Young Guns Checklist Will Smith Connor Geeky. That will officially do it, y'all, for our 2024-25 Upper Deck